Jeff, are you there?
Yeah, go ahead. You're live.
Okay, Jeff has just texted me and said that we're live on YouTube now. So we've got a quorum, so I'll call the meeting to order. The first item we have is the approval of the agenda. We have a really short meeting. Could I get a motion to approve?
I motion to approve the.
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Wait, the third item is the approval of the minutes. Kathy attached that for us earlier from the.
I make a motion the minutes be approved as written.
Okay, Rodney?
I second.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. So the fourth item is the open meetings resolution, which is just something that we're supposed to do every year. All that it's stating is that we'll give reasonable notice for the public of when these meetings are occurring. So we have it listed as 3 days in advance, and our regular meetings occur the first Thursday of each month at 1 p.m. And then special site visits and workshops called by the chair. If anyone has any questions about it, it's pretty straightforward, but I do need to get it approved.
I make a motion to approve the resolution declaring reasonable notice of public meetings.
I'll second it.
Okay, all those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All right. Okay, so we don't have Samantha with us, and so I don't have all the details on this, but she's had a property owner that's interested in selling us a property on 504 Mountain High Circle. I haven't been there, and she hasn't sent out the supporting documents for it yet, but just, I guess, be on the lookout for those so we can do our analysis for her in a timely fashion. I'm not even sure where this is at. Do you guys know where it's at?
Yeah, it's up there by where the water tank is, Eric, where we had the trade-off with Noosa.
So that's the one that's on the right next to the Forest Service land.
Yes.
Okay. I
But
would be interested in buying that, actually.
I guess I'm a little bit at odds, or not at odds, but wondering why he's wanting to sell it. They're really building up there with hotcakes, and they're all high-dollar homes, so I guess I'm not quite sure. I guess I don't have to know that, but
I think that
504 would be on the lower road, about the middle of it.
Oh, so it would be one of the Moosa lots.
I think so, but I'm not 100% certain right now.
Well, when you look at the map, it says Moosa, but I don't know if he's the one that actually still owns it. Let me go in to another spot real quick. Hold on.
Can you share your screen, Kathy? Are you okay sharing your screen to show us?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna stop share so you can start yours.
Let me get my stuff over here for you. Where'd it go? Ah. Okay. So here is the map.
Kathy, you're not sharing it yet.
Oh,
So hit that green button on the bottom of your Zoom.
still working?
And there should be a pop-up that comes up, and then it tells you to select the screen.
Yeah, let's try to be dorky.
All right.
That's who I am. All right, it's this piece right here. And according to the county, right here, it still says Jack Musa, but I was gonna look to make sure. I think it got sold, but two. It'll be just a second.
And there are houses built on both sides of that thing, so.
Yeah, it still says it belongs to Jack Musa.
At 504, that 504 we own.
This one right here.
Yeah, that's something that we own. We did a swap with Jack Musa.
That's the one that's on this agenda is the 504.
Interesting.
That's where that water comes off that.
That's why we traded. So we traded the 514, 518. We traded those to Jack in exchange for this lot, and then as you go up to the tanks, the 106, it's like up to the left, Kathy. Oh. Yep, right there. Stop, right where your hand's at. See that kind of one that's got the rounded shape? Yeah. So that little protrusion on the bottom of that parcel, that's a part of the property that we got too.
This one here?
Yes. So we maintain the drainage down, and then it goes down to 401 and then to 504. So down the road to 401.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's the one that she has on the agenda is 504 Mountain High Circle. And it says it's Adrian Pena that owns it here. So I'm not sure what the heck.
Okay, I will do a deeper dive into that and see what is going on.
I can figure out. Hold on.
Make sure you're not showing anything that's sensitive, Kathy. You want to stop sharing your screen.
Can you see this over here on my second screen?
No.
Okay. Well, I moved it to my second screen. Yeah, I don't even show an Adrian Pena that owns any property there.
I think that's the realtor that's been selling stuff.
Okay. Yeah, so but that's the one she said, so I'm not sure what the heck.
Okay, well, we need some research, but I'll dig through my files because I was the person who led that property swap with Musa, but I'm pretty sure we already own that.
Okay. So I guess you want me to stop sharing that?
I'll steal it from you.
Okay.
Okay, that was enlightening. Thank you, Dick, for helping me understand where that was at. And Kathy with the map.
Kathy with the map. My new name.
Okay, the final thing then is the project round robin. And then we got kind of lots of stuff going on. Dick, do you want to start off?
Okay, well, we are winding down our implementation area, and we've been doing quite a bit of work. Matter of fact, we way overloaded the gravel trucks. And the 30-acre parcel out by the ballparks, the contractor is just about through with that. He's got a few loads of logs to pull out of there. And the gravel truck's got about 40, 50 loads of slash to pull out of there before we're complete with it. Tom Dorgan has said that he'd like to do the second phase of it, which is a 40-acre parcel right next to it, because he's got designs on putting in some kind of a roller coaster thing on part of that, just to improve his business out there. And so that'll probably be what we do next. We've been kind of dragging our feet on the 5-acre parcel that we marked down by P&M, and just because we've so overloaded the grapple trucks and they've been short a driver or two, so we don't have too much stuff piled around the village. But we've started now doing some right-of-way clearing, the little trees and big trees and things that are right along the right-of-way, that road right-of-ways. We have a little bit of money to do that. And so we got about 4 or 5 of those projects that we're starting, and code enforcement asked us to go down behind McDonald's where some of the transients camp out down there and clear out a bunch of the elm trees down there. So that's on our agenda too. It's goes down Sutton and goes up that frontage road, or I guess it's a backage road behind Walgreens there. So we're going to go in there and take out all the elm trees and elm sprouts and things in that area. And we're getting ready to roll out the next implementation area now. We actually certified close to the 900 parcels this last fiscal year, or last calendar year. So we've been keeping busy even with COVID and everything. It's been kind of feast or famine type year, but whenever it's a feast, we keep really, really busy. So that's kind of where we are.
Okay. Any questions for Dick from anyone? Rodney, do you have any updates?
Not really. I mean, they're still adding the coarse sand to the beach. Hopefully they'll be done in the next week, but it's been slow because the way they're having to deliver the sand, it's in limited quantities. They're only bringing about a few trucks a day. And so, I mean, we're able to keep up with the deliveries, but it's been a slow process. That's it.
Okay. So I just have a couple projects to talk about. So Randy Kane and I have been working with NMED to do an update to our source water protection plan. And so that's tied to protecting the quality and quantity of water for our surface and groundwater diversions. I think that there's a lot of good opportunities to include some of our other programs in there. So we're gonna have the staff that are helping us with NMED meet with us as we do the watershed-based plan to look at non-point source pollution protection. But I think, Dick, it might be good for you and I to meet with them to talk about forest management, because we could include aspects of this plan in with our thinning projects in priority areas, and it might be another thing that you could reference as you apply for different grant funding.
Okay.
And then for Horton Complex, we're serving the old acequia that's in between Walnut and Gavilan Canyon to follow that drainage out to the road right away from the Horton Complex. And that's going to happen this weekend. And with that in hand, Chris is going to be able to finish the new modifications to the plan so that we can actually have a plan set to review and hopefully be able to bid this project out. It's probably going to be early summer at the earliest. And then we're working with Chris to develop the task order for Wingfield Park, to start those improvements, looking at getting that funding allocated for next fiscal year for the construction of those improvements. And that's about it. Susan, did you have any updates from the Keep Rudo So Beautiful or anything?
No, we've just now started kind of going back to our meetings. I think we've had one meeting, so we're going to have one on Monday. But I think we're getting ready to, you know, do some of our cleanups, I guess in a COVID way.
Sure.
So I don't have a lot. I've been making a lot of fires. Not putting out any, but I'm making them.
Okay, well, it kind of sounds like the Watershed Committee is kind of like Dick was saying, it's feast or famine, and
Yeah.
we've just gone in a little bit of lull, but there's definitely a lot of projects that are picking up, and I'm sure that this summer will be a busy summer.
I'm sure it will be.
Okay, Kathy, do you have anything to add?
No, sir, I do not.
Okay, our next meeting is going to be February 4th, and we'll make sure to add Jeff to the agenda and the meeting out invite. With that, I'll adjourn the meeting. Thank you, everyone.
Good to see everybody.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, Eric, be sure and text me.
Yeah, I'll put a calendar invite so I remember to.
Okay. Okay.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Bye. Bye, Dick. Bye.
Bye.